color is that he has molted his feathers probably a month ago, where these two birds right up here in front with a real white chest, they've just molted within the past week or so.
Oh, okay.
And kind of a strange but neat thing about little penguins is the way they go about this molt. In that molting process, the old feather pushes, the new feather pushes the old feather out.
Okay.
Okay? So,
like our teeth, the children's teeth, the new teeth push the old teeth out.
Yeah, okay. Now, with these guys, right before they molt, they look really shaggy. I mean, the old feathers are still attached, they're kind of dingy, but it's almost like they're wearing two layers of feathers. And because of that, I always compare it to people, it would be like you and I swimming with a winter coat on. You know, so during that time, they can't swim well enough to get away from predators, and they can't swim well enough to feed themselves.
Oh, wow.
So what happens in nature is these guys will come to land. They'll find a brushy area like this, and it's not a very pleasant time for them, you know.
Right.
But what they'll do is they'll just go off in the brush and they'll just spend that. It's about a 2-week period. They'll spend that time kind of chilling out and waiting for the feathers to fall off. But during that time, they don't eat. They'll go for 2 weeks without eating. And if you kind of think, with a bird that only weighs 2 pounds, how in the world could an animal like that survive? Well, we hand feed them. I hand feed them twice a day. And on a regular day, they'll maybe eat 8-10 little fish called silversides at a feeding. Right before they go into a molt, they'll eat as many as 45 or 50 at a feeding. And what happens is, by the time they molt, a 2-pound bird ends up weighing 3 pounds. And that doesn't seem like much, but I always tell people I weigh about 185 pounds. If I was an animal that molted, I'd have to gain 90 pounds. So it's really pretty remarkable that they do that. As you can tell, they're very social. You know, always interacting with each other, and they're a lot of fun to work with. Each one's got its own personality, and I really love working with them. Now, if you look, each one has a band on their wing. Each one has a separate color band, and that's basically for the keepers so that we can keep track of each one. Because animals in general have this kind of inborn need to act like they're healthy even when they don't feel well. And the best example I give people is